Wimbo wa Jumuiya Afrika Mashariki. Jumuiya Afrika Mashariki. Tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuajibike, tuimarike. Umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu. Asante sana kwaya kaunti ya Baringo County. Awamu hiyo tukiwa tumesimama wima, ningependa kumwomba Reverend Christopher Cherop, AIC Kibonjus, Baringo Kusini, tupe maombi.
Excellency and our invited guests, kabla sitaomba nasoma neno katika kitabu cha Romans 13 verse 1 ambayo inasema everyone must submit himself to the government authorities, for there is no authority except which God has established. The authorities that exist have been established by God. Consequently, he who rebels against the authority is rebelling against God, what God has instituted. And those who do so will bring judgment on themselves. For rulers hold no terror for those who do right, but those who do wrong do you want to be free from fear of the one in authority? Then do what is right, and he will commend you. Asante sana. Tuombe. Our gracious Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for our governor and all invited guests. We want to thank you for this gathering. We invite you to be within our midst, so that any activity which takes place here, God, may you bless us and may you guide us, and may you advise us and use our leaders to enrich us with advice and bless us with the work you have entrusted unto them. My Father, I want to thank you for invited guests from far and wide. We want to thank you for them as they are invited here to Baringo. May you use them for your glory. As we start this meeting, start with us. Until the end, we see your hand. We shall not forget to thank you, and honor and glory goes back to you. For I pray this, trusting and believing all, in Jesus' name. Amen.
Tunaweza keti mabibi na mabwana. Asante Your Excellency, wageni wetu mashuhuri ukiongozwa na mwenyekiti wa mawaziri katika jimbo letu 47 ya nchi. Your Excellency, tungependa kuchukua awamu hii ya kwanza kukaribisha kwaya yetu ya jimbo ambayo inaongozwa na kwaya master Ari Okili kutupa awamu ya kwanza ya matumbuizo. Karibuni sana wageni wetu wa heshima. Okili, uwanja ni wako.
Jamii ya Mwafrika inaheshimika, ukiwa nalo shamba hakika ni furaha. Jamii ya Mwafrika inaheshimika, ukiwa nalo shamba hakika ni furaha. Maisha ya Mkenya ni ya dhamana sana, ukiwa nalo shamba hakika ni furaha. Maisha ya Mkenya ni ya dhamana sana, ukiwa nalo shamba hakika ni furaha. Ukiwa nalo shamba tuweze imarisha kwa miundo msingi, uchumi uende mbele. Ukiwa nalo shamba tuweze imarisha kwa miundo msingi, uchumi uende mbele. Ukiwa nalo shamba tuweze imarisha kwa miundo msingi, uchumi uende mbele. Maisha ya Mkenya, tuwe navyo vyakula ili Baringo tusiwe nayo njaa. Maisha ya wazee, tuwe navyo vyakula ili Baringo tusiwe nayo njaa. Maisha ya wamama, tuwe navyo vyakula ili Baringo tusiwe nayo njaa. Maisha ya vijana, tuwe navyo vyakula ili Baringo tusiwe nayo njaa. Maisha ya Wakenya, tuwe navyo vyakula ili Baringo tusiwe nayo njaa. Tuweze boresha mazingira, tuwe navyo vyakula ili Baringo tusiwe nayo njaa. Mazingira, tuwe navyo vyakula ili Baringo tusiwe nayo njaa. Usawa maendeleo, uchumi uende mbele. Usawa maendeleo, uchumi uende mbele. Usawa maendeleo, uchumi uende mbele.
Asante sana kwa yetu. Pigini makofi mabibi na mabwana aliyokidi pamoja na kikundi chetu cha County Choir. Vile vile ningependa kumkaribisha Ibrahim Kibet aje atupatie wimbo, kisha Kebamoi Women Dancers ambayo inaongozwa na mama yetu Helima Chesang, ama kwa jina ambayo anajulikana vizuri sana ni Kokwa ambaye vile vile ameongoza kwaya hii tangu mwaka wa 1960. Mama yetu Kobilo ameimbia marais wa 5. Kwa hivyo awamu hiyo ni ya ndugu yetu bwana Ibrahim Kibet aje atupatie wimbo huo, tukiwa pamoja kujulisha kwamba niko na mfawidhi mwenzangu Kipkoriri Changwon ambaye vile vile ni deputy director kwenye awamu ama idara yetu ya elimu katika department yetu ya TVET. Karibu sana bwana Ibrahim.
Yes, asante. Ninaenda kuimba nyimbo Kararan. Kwa majina ni Ibrahim Kibet. Mimi ni kijana. Anashukuru Mungu siku ya leo kwa ajili ya kaunti kutukumbuka kama vijana. Kwa hivyo naenda kuimba nyimbo Kararan.
Don't
makofi ndugu yetu Ibrahim Kibet. Makofi mazuri mabibi na mabwana. Wakati huo tungependa kumkaribisha kikundi chetu cha kina mama Kewamoi Women Dancers kiongozwa chini ya mamlaka yake Kokwa. Karibu. Makofi mazuri. Anasema awamu ya mwaka 2020 mwaka 2030 kwenye awamu hii ya the Spatial Plan. Mpigeni makofi kikundi chetu cha Kewamoi Women Dancers. Makofi mazuri mabibi na mabwana. Ongoi. Mwenyekiti wa CCs kwenye kaunti 47 anasema tuko tayari kupamba na kumpa mkono buriani ili awamu hii ya mipango ya nafasi ya asili iendelee. Makofi mazuri kwenye kikundi chetu cha awamu ya matumbuizo. Awamu ya pili ningependa kumkabidhi mfawidhi mwenzangu Bwana Changwony aje atupatie ratiba ya mazungumzo. Karibu ndugu yangu.
Asante sana Bwana Chepsoi. Kwa hivyo tunashukuru ya kwamba tumefika kiwango hiki. Kwa hivyo tunaenda sehemu ambayo inafuata, sehemu ya mazungumzo, na tunaendelea sasa kuenda katika sehemu hiyo. Kwa hivyo tutaenda kumkaribisha Bwana Franklin Kiche aweze kuja kutupatia overview ya county Spatial Plan ili tuweze kuielewa ni mambo gani tunayafanya wakati huu. Kwa hivyo Chief Physical Planner, tafadhali njoo uweze kutupa overview ya County Spatial Plan. Karibu.
Your Excellency, and all protocols observed. The county spatial plan is a spatial framework that is supposed to guide development throughout the county. It is a GIS-based plan that is 10 years. So we have prepared this plan, and it is multi-sectoral. It's supposed to have all the departments involved in implementation of this plan. So the Constitution of Kenya provides that all the counties must have a county spatial plan. And we are one of the counties that have prepared this plan. It has all the sectors from infrastructure, health, lands, education, all the sectors. Their issues are captured in the plan, and we are supposed to implement going forward. So when we were preparing this plan, it was a lengthy process. We went through all the sub-counties, all the wards, and their inputs are captured in this plan. So we call upon everyone to assist in implementation of this plan so that we see the vision of the county to grow economically. Thank you.
Asante sana Director, Chief Fiscal Planner kwa kutupa hiyo mawaidha. Kwa hivyo tunapoendelea, tunashukuru ya kwamba tunaendelea vizuri. Kwa hivyo ni nafasi hii sasa ikumkaribisha Director wa GTS kutoka Vihiga County ili pia aweze kutupa overview ya GIS. Kwa hivyo karibu sana Director, uweze kuja kunena na umati huu.
Awamu hiyo ningependa kuwajulisha mabibi na mabwana kwamba tuko na Mheshimiwa Simon Kiplagat ambaye ni Mheshimiwa Kabartonjo Ward kwenye jimbo letu ndogo la Baringo North Constituency. Pamoja vile vile Bwana Kiplagat ni naibu mwenyekiti kwenye kamati ya budget. Vile vile Mheshimiwa Sharon Keteri yuko pamoja na sisi kwenye ukumbi huu wakisimamia awamu ama department ama county assembly ya jimbo letu la Baringo County. Vile vile ningewajulisha hapo awali ni kwamba Mheshimiwa David Sitoi ni mwenyekiti kwenye kamati hiyo ya mashamba, vile vile vyumba na mipango ya miji. Wakati huu Mheshimiwa Your Excellency, tunaenda awamu ya mazungumzo.
Your Excellency sir, tunaenda kupata ripoti kuhusu GIS kutoka kwa director wetu wa hapa Baringo, Bwana Nalipan aweze kuja kutupa hiyo overview ya GIS yetu ya Baringo. Karibu Bwana Nalipan.
Asante Your Excellency and all guests, amjambo. Tukisema GIS based spatial plan tunamaanisha mambo ya space and spatial issues have been captured, especially in terms of location. When we say GIS, it is an acronym of Geographical Information System, and it has the spatial and non-spatial issues. Tukisema non-spatial tunamaanisha iko mambo ya tables, and spatial tunamaanisha location. So our GIS based plan ime capture your maneno yote, and we can collect all that types of data and interpret it and display so that we can see. Hiyo generally ndo GIS inamaanisha. Mgeni wetu from Vihiga send apologies hakufika, but nashukuru, asante.
Your Excellency sir, wakati huu tutaenda kupata Bwana Sebastian kutoka Kokwa Community Representative ili aweze kutupa maongeo yake kuhusu kule Kokwa. Karibu Bwana Sebastian. Your Excellency, we are sorry. This is the chairman of Kokwa Community. Tafadhali Kokwa Community Chairman aweze kuja ili kuweza kunena nasi kuhusu kule Kokwa. Kwa hivyo karibu sana uweze kunena nasi.
Your Excellency and all protocol observed. Kwangu mimi ninaitwa point of correction ni Benson Lentupuru. Mimi ni chairman wa Kokwa community. Kwanza ningependa kushukuru county government kwa program ambaye walifanya mpango ya siku ya leo. Ningependa kushukuru the land waziri wa land ambaye alitushika mkono kwa kazi ya mambo na title. Alitusaidia tangu wakati tulianza, kwa sababu ilikuwa ni muda sisi kufanya mpango na title. Tulifanya almost na waziri wanne sasa tukikuja kwa ofisi, but wakati Mr. Ruben aliingia ofisi alitusaidia kwa haraka. Na pia ningependa kushukuru ofisi yote ya serikali ambayo walitusaidia wa lands, kwa sababu walitusaidia kwa haraka mpaka tupate title yetu ya Kokwa community. Since wakati Kokwa ilikuwa group branch, and then wakati 2016 mambo na community kaingilia, so maofisi walitusaidia kufanya program. Ya pili, ningependa pia kushukuru European Union pamoja na FAO through the Digital Land Governance Program. Hawa watu walitusaidia sana kupitia FAO, kwa sababu kama sio FAO walitusaidia na mambo ya fan, kwa sababu ilikuwa kasi kubwa. So hawa walitushika mkono mpaka mahali tumefika kupata title. So ninashukuru sana FAO pamoja na European Union walitusaidia sana. So kwangu mimi niko na furaha kwa sababu tulipata title kama group ya kwanza kama community, na kupitia mpangilio yote ya serikali ama county government walitushika mkono, wametusaidia sana mpaka mahali tulipo. So mimi nashukuru sana county government. Ya pili, labda tu kwa sababu nimepata nafasi ya kukaribia our president here, na president kwanza ninakushukuru sana kwa sababu wakati ule mula yako ya kwanza iliisha, hatujapata nafasi ya kukukaribia, but mimi kwanza nashukuru sana kwa sababu nimekukaribia leo, na nilasema nikuambie moja ama mbili ambayo inahusu Kokwa Island. Kokwa Island ni milima ambayo imesurroundiwa na maji, and the only economic activity mheshimiwa ambayo iko huko ni fishing. Hatuna activity ingine, and a small scale ya mbuzi na ng'ombe in a small scale, but the largest economic activity ambayo inatushika huko ni fishing mheshimiwa. So sisi kama wakaaji wa Kokwa na Kokwa Island ina produce 90% ama 95% ya samaki, na sisi hatuna beach. So nilikuwa naomba mheshimiwa, kama inawezekana tupate beach kwa Kokwa. Tunaomba hiyo kwa heshima kubwa, na hiyo ndio itatuwezesha kufanya hiyo kazi ya samaki kwa njia rahisi. Na pia tuko na mambo na fish ponds. Nafikiri wakati yako kwa miaka 5 ambayo zilizoisha kitambo, tulikuwa na Omega Farm ambayo inafanya restocking kwa Lake Baringo, ndio inaongeza mambo na samaki. So unfortunately floods imekuja ikasamisha the whole of Omega Farm. Hatuna sasa Omega Farm, but nilikuwa naomba kama Kokwa community chairman, kama tutapata wafadhili ambayo watatufanya mpango ya kujenga pia another fish farm. Sisi kama wakaaji wa Kokwa tutafanya mpango, tutafute land na mkuje mtusaidie, ndio at least tupate mpangilio na restocking. Kwa sababu bila hiyo restocking, mheshimiwa, sisi hatutakuwa na activity yoyote ambayo inaendelea huko. Tutakuwa tukikaa tu huko bila chochote. Now mheshimiwa, iko kidogo sana huko, kwa sababu kwa county government bado hatuna mtu yote ambaye aliajiriwa huko. So nilikuwa naomba pia hiyo kama sisi inasimama
sana mwakilishi kutoka Kokwa Island. Kwa hivyo
na tuko na pia hapa na planner Kim Okoth ambaye ni Chief Executive Officer wa Institute. Thank you. So having said our greetings, allow me to say one thing, ya kwamba first of all, Your Excellency, congratulations katika kukamilisha utayarishaji wa hii County Spatial Plan. Watu wengi wamekuja hapa na itabidi kwamba mmewaelezea kwamba County Spatial Plan ni nini. Ni mambo yapi ambayo yanahusika katika County Spatial Plan hii. Kwa hivyo mambo matatu ambayo ningependa kwa haraka sana niweze kutaja ni kwamba planning katika lugha ya Kiswahili ni upangaji. Sawa sawa? Na ni kawaida ya binadamu kuweza kutengeneza mipango inayohusu maendeleo yao. Ukisoma katika kitabu cha Yeremia 29 mstari wa 11 utapata kwamba Mungu mwenyewe pia anafanya plans. Na Mungu mwenyewe anasema katika hicho kitabu kwamba I know the plans I have for you, ya kwamba ninajua ile mipango yote ambayo mimi Mungu niko nayo kwenu nyinyi kama binadamu. And so if God knows the plans that he has for us, inatubidi sisi pia kama binadamu tuweze kutayarisha hizi plans. Kwa hivyo county under chini ya uongozi wa His Excellency, na katika chini ya uongozi pia wa rafiki yetu pia architect Ruben Ruto na wengine wote ambao wamehusika na planners ambao pia wako hapa, wamejaribu wakatengeneza document hiyo ambayo inaitwa Spatial Policy. Hii ni policy ambayo leo hii itazinduliwa katika eneo hili ili kuweza kutuongoza sisi kama county hii ya Baringo, ya kuweza kuonyesha kwamba katika eneo hili ukulima utafanyika, ukulima wa aina hii. Katika eneo lile kutakuwa na fishing ama uvuaji wa samaki. Katika eneo hile kutakuwa na shule na mambo kama hayo. Kwa hivyo huu ni mwongozo wa maendeleo katika maeneo yetu yote katika county hii. Kwa hivyo tuna uhakika kwamba hii plan itazingatia mambo ya huduma kwa jamii, services, itazingatia mambo ya infrastructure ama miundo misingi ambayo kwa hakika inasaidia katika kufanya nini? Katika kuhakikisha kwamba kuna maendeleo katika maeneo yote katika county. Kwa hivyo ni mwongozo mzuri na tunashukuru county kwa kuweza kuitengeneza. Next steps ni kwamba Your Excellency, implementation ya hiyo plan itakuwa muhimu sana. Na manake plan ikitengenezwa na isifanyiwe implementation, basi inakuwa tu ni kazi bure. Implementation inaanza ya kwamba barabara zitafunguliwa wapi, shule zitawekwa wapi, ni maeneo yapi yatakuwa maeneo ya kufanya ukulima, jinsi ambavyo mwenyekiti wa Kokwa pia ameweza kuzungumza. Kwa hivyo tuweze kukumbuka kwamba implementation hiyo pia itahitaji kutengeneza plans zingine ndogo ndogo, kama vile plans za miji, plans za wards, plans za vijiji, ili kwamba mambo yote ya maendeleo yaweze kuwa captured katika local levels. Sitakuwa na mengi sana ya kusema ila kushukuru kwa kuitwa, na tunasema kwamba tuko tayari sisi kama Kenya Institute of Planners kutembea na Baringo County moja kwa moja ili kuweza kusaidia katika njia yoyote ile katika utekelezaji wa county spatial plan hii. Kwa hivyo tunashukuru sana kwa vile ni county number 10 ku launch county spatial plan. Kuna county zingine, yes, county number 10. Kuna county nyingine moja ama mbili ambazo county spatial plan zao ni karibu zikuwe tayari lakini bado. Kwa hivyo mmefanya kazi nzuri. Tunashukuru all partners wenye wamekuwa involved. Tunashukuru kwamba pia plan hii jinsi ambavyo sheria inavyosema ni GIS based. Ilitengenezwa kupitia njia ya public participation kuonyesha kwamba wananchi waliweza kuhusishwa katika processes hizo zote. Kwa hivyo tunashukuru sana. Tutazidi kuonana, tuna commit kwamba katika safari hii ya implementation tunataka sana ili tuweze kuhusishwa katika njia zozote zile ambazo tutakapohitajika kama vile Kenya Institute of Planners. Kwa hivyo asanteni sana na kongoi.
Pigini rais wa KIP makofi mazuri. Rais akeleno weche manyen the Kenya Institute of Planners kamano yenya. Asante sana. Pigini makofi rais wa KIP.
Basi asante sana rais wa Kenya Institute of Planners. Kwa hivyo atakayefuata Your Excellency sir ni representative kutoka kwa FAO Bwana Gitonga. Tafadhali karibu uweze kutunenea ili naye pia tuweze kujua role ya FAO katika kazi hii. Karibu sana Bwana Kitonga.
Makofi ya ufadhili hao FAO, makofi mazuri. Makofi mazuri, asante sana.
Yeah, we are also very honored, Your Excellency, to be part of this process. I'm here on behalf of Madam Carla Mukabi, I think, who you know. Usna Balak, I think you also know her very well. She's in charge of the program that is supporting some of these processes. Here, I have my colleagues. We have Evans Kipruto, who is working with us and also supporting the Council of Governors. We have Sebastian Menza, who is, I was about to be getting worried that he joined Kokwa community. He's gotten some lad there, but there was a correction on that. So, but he's somebody. He also works with us. He's also somebody who really gets involved and passionate about land governance issues. So you find him around here, Your Excellency, and your team. So that's a team that we came with. Of course, we have our drivers who are somewhere around here. So why FAO? I will not get into the details of the county spatial plan. I think the president summarized the process, and also your team, your technical officers. But FAO, I heard the people singing here about food. I mean, our business, which is global and also national, county, and also at local level, is to ensure there is food and nutrition security. And as we do that, we need to do things right. In the opening reading, there was a mention of doing right things. And President, you doing right things in the right places. So we hope that with your leadership, Your Excellency, that we will still maintain some of the rich agricultural areas, which I think the county spatial plan has guided, so that you feed, or the county feeds itself, and also I know I've heard you about the coffee, export of coffee, and I think you're also exporting many other food items. So we want that improved. And the EU FAO funded Digital Land Governance Program is striving to do that, to assist the county and the national government and the communities to do that. So, as the chairman mentioned, we also supported the process of Kokwa community land registration process. There are many other things that we did. We had another EU-funded land governance program. Baringo was one of them, and also we enjoyed a lot, a good partnership with the county on that. Now we have the EU-funded digital land governance program, which we expect it to carry on with the milestones that we already have had, and also the plans that we have for the county. We are working very closely with the Council of Governors, with the Ministry of Lands at the national level, and also the National Land Commission, and many other partners, including KIP. KIP, the Kenya Institute of Planners, walituelezea ya kwamba they are also very interested in supporting the county, and we try and see how we can partner with them on that also. We also acknowledged Waziri Architect Ruto. He has been very keen on knowing what the county can benefit on the program, so he has been guiding us also in the process to try and see how we can, that the program that is financed by FAO and EU can make things work. We also supported the GIS lab that Your Excellency, that was mentioned, that will be hosting the county spatial plan, because it's a requirement by law that is GIS based. And we, among the counties that we supported, Baringo County is one of the best performing county in terms of the GIS, because we actually visited and saw your officers in the lab and digitizing some of the municipalities, which we will also support with your leadership, Your Excellency. So, of course, during the implementation of the county spatial plan, we will also partner with the county to pick out some of the aspects of the county spatial plan. Of course, our base is food and nutrition security, but of course, if there are livelihoods that like the chair of the Kokwa community mentioned, if there are livelihoods that are relevant to us, we could also try and see how we can support. Now, there is also, together with this, there will also be some policy and legislative frameworks that you will need to develop, of course, with the support of the members of County Assembly. I know Baringo is quite nationally. When we are in Nairobi, there we know that Baringo, you've really managed it so well. Your members of County Assembly will support some of these processes without major issues. One of them is the Baringo County Land Use Policy, the Baringo County Urban Management and Compliance Policy, the Baringo County Zoning Policy. Of course, we know that it's a long process, including also communities. Members of County Assembly will also be part of the process because we need to have public participation in all these processes. The other thing, Your Excellency, that we can call them low-hanging fruits, and I think it was also mentioned by the Kenya Institute of Planners President, is spatial planning of the fast-growing urban centers, including Kabranet, of course, Eldama Ravine, Marigat, Chemolingot, and Mogotio. And we are in discussion with the officers regarding this. And I saw, when I visited the GIS lab last year, I saw some digitization going on. So part of this program is to ensure that the paper records are digitized, and also the processes of either land-based processes are also digitized. Now, Kokwa is part of Lake Baringo, and in the last program we supported the Lake Baringo Management Plan. It was not finalized. It's almost done, so we will pick it up with the officers, Your Excellency, and see to it. We try and, of course, update it. Now we also know that the Kokwa community has had title. They also have some of the wishes that they told you. So we also see how we can incorporate that in the plan. So whoever wants to finance aspects of Lake Baringo, then they can also borrow from the plan, because in the plan there is an implementation matrix that gives. There are several chapters, some livelihood, some environmental based. So we will see how the program can support that, and of course the county and all the players, including the national government stakeholders. Now on the community land registration, we still have other communities that we may want to quickly turn around and have them registered. We have the Ichamus and Mukutani community. I think there are several others that we will want to do, like Chepkerelat, Loyamorok, and Lipkwa community. So we will try and see how we can also support that process. This is, Your Excellency, in addition to many other things that Waziri here, I guess he has already hinted to you some of the issues, because the program has three main areas. We have the digitization of the land governance processes, including mapping of ecologically sensitive areas, including registries. We are also supporting registries through the national government. We supported some registry in the last program for Baringo and Damarabin. But you'll see what we can do on that, and also county land information management systems. So there is a lot that is in here. We may not have the time to go through each and every thing, but the Waziri knows. Together with the national government, we are also supporting valuation laws. It's because the county the county said it's one of their priorities, especially for revenue collection. I think this is key, but we also support the entire process because the MCAs, the members of county waheshimiwa, will also be required. Your Excellency, is something to do with revenue collection. When you have updated valuation laws, then you're able to correct the revenues very, very easily. So this will be in support by the national government entities. So I don't know whether I mentioned areas like Marigat, Mogotio, and Chemulingot will also be supporting some of the titling process. I know county is interested in that because some of the land is, of course, public land is for mainly by managed by the county government together with National Land Commission. Now, lastly, Your Excellency, in addition to the land governance issues, we are also supporting currently some 2 water projects. One is it's called Kongot Sesoinin water project in Barwesa. We are supporting that. We are also in the process of doing a hydrogeological survey for Abuao in Lomuke in Tiaty West. We are partnering with your county and also with the national government. For Tiaty West, we also wanting to consider security issues as we do all these matters. So in summary, these are some of some of the aspects that we are supporting, and we will continue to support and also support the implementation of the county spatial plan. Asante sana.
Pigeni makofi ndugu yetu Michael Gitonga. FAO, pigeni makofi mazuri jamani, asante sana.
Basi asante sana Bwana Gitonga kutoka kwa FAO. Your Excellency, sir, I want to take this opportunity to invite the CEO Lands, Dr. Nancy Chesire, to come and make her remarks. Thank you.
Your Excellency, sir, the Governor of Baringo County, the Chair of Lands Caucus, Raymond Kinywa, Stephen Eboso, the CEC, Lands Nyamira, the President of the Planners, Kenya, Mr. Komolo, the CEC's present, the CEOs, the staff of Baringo County, our county assembly members present here. My work here is just to introduce the team or the workers of the Department of Lands. We realize that today is a big day in the Department of Lands. Hii ni siku kubwa sana katika wizara yetu ya ardhi katika Baringo County, kwa sababu ni siku ya kusindua vile Baringo yetu imepangwa kupitia hiyo tunaita Spatial plan. Imepangika vizuri, tutajua tukatika hiyo mipango, tunajua barabara inapita wapi, tunajua mashule ziko upande gani, tunajua hospitali iko upande gani, na kupitia hiyo mpango tunajua kwamba wizara ya lands ama shamba kwa ufupi ni kila kitu katika dunia, katika Baringo County. You cannot separate lands from the water. You cannot separate lands from the animals. You cannot separate lands from the trees that are planted. You cannot separate land from even the buildings that we have in our county or even in the world. So the economy of Kenya can be changed by the proper use of land. And even the social status of our people in the county can be changed if we use land properly. So with that, I just want to have the county staff of Baringo County upstanding. We have the lands, we have the urban, we have the municipality. Please be upstanding. Yeah, so with us, I just want, His Excellency, I just want to have the technical team, the people who worked to ensure that this day became a success. I want Kiche to come in front. I want Ezekiel. I want the Director Nalipan and also the Chief Officer Urban Development to say something. Welcome.
My name is Franklin Kiche. I'm the Chief Fiscal Planner, Baringo County. Thank you.
My name is Ezekiel Kipkorir, Senior Fiscal Planner, Baringo County.
My name is Henry Nalipan, the Deputy Director in charge of surveys.
And my name is Nancy Kathy, Chief Officer Housing and Urban Development.
So thank you. In our midst also, I want to recognize the presence of Musa Mulwa, please. Musa Mulwa is from the business community, Chambers of Commerce. And then we also have the municipality chair, Cheserem, is with us. We also have the municipal manager and the deputy manager with us. Thank you. And then just before I sit down, I also want to introduce the chief officers who are present here. I know the CECs will be done by our CEC. So I want to have the chief officers present with us, upstanding. Just come in front, introduce yourself as you take your seat. Welcome.
Morning, everyone. I'm Charles Kipkulei, Chief Officer Public Service, Administration, ICT, and E-Governance. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Anne Choche, the Chief Officer Agriculture. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Engineer Silas Konyike, Chief Officer, Environment, Climate Change, Natural Resource, and Mining. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Governor, our CC is present, Honorable MCS who are here, all our guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning again. My name is James Chepkonga Chepiegon, Chief Officer in charge of Devolution and Special Programs.
Thank you. With us also is the NLC coordinator. I want him to introduce himself.
Good morning. My name is Anjafet Mtwanganata, the National Land Commission Coordinator, Baringo County.
Thank you. I think with that, I take my seat. Well, karibu.
Thank you very much, CEO. Your Excellency, sir, the next speaker is the Chair, Lands Committee, Baringo County Assembly, Honorable Engineer Sitoi. The time is yours, please.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the Governor of Baringo, the CEC for lands and all the other CECs present, our partner from FAO, all protocol observed. Your Excellency, allow me to congratulate you for the good partnership that you have demonstrated with partners, and congratulate FAO for supporting us in this venture. Your Excellency, this is one of the best things that can happen in our county, that now we know where we will undertake the various activities of investment, and this will help us push development in this county. Your Excellency, our partners from FAO have really supported the Department of Lands. They have given us immense support, that if we had not had that partnership that you given us, we really wonder what we would achieve. I think we would not be able to achieve much, but because of that, we have achieved much and we are going to do more. Your Excellency, allow me to bring greetings from the honorable members of County Assembly. I was with my Vice Chairman here, but she left because we have some discussion in the Assembly. And all the other members are in the House, and they have sent their greetings to this congregation. So that nobody should think, why are the members of County Assembly not present? We have a discussion in the Assembly. So after this, I will also excuse myself to join my colleagues. Your Excellency, the FAO representative mentioned something which is very dear to me, the valuation role. I will plead with the FAO team to continue supporting us with the evaluation role. This is something that will help us generate more income to our county. And I'm myself passionate about income generation and revenue collection to this county. And this is something that is going to push us. Your Excellency, I want to request you, in your sitting with the CECs, I would want to request you that you streamline, because there is some small confusion. The CEC for Treasury holds the valuation role, and the CEC of lands is also a player in the same. Excellency, I would wish that you direct this to one department so that it becomes easy for us to push. My understanding is that the valuation role is a property of the Department of Lands, and the Department of Treasury are the end users. So I would wish that it remains so that we push and we move in one direction in a very fast speed to ensure that we have this as soon as possible. Finally, Your Excellency, in the many things that you're doing for this county, continue supporting the Department of Lands. I will speak for the Department of Lands. We have so many things that we want to do. We have the town with us. The department, urban development, has a very small budget that we are not able to do most of the things to make sure that we are able to generate more income in our town. Last week, we moved around with a team, and we were able to identify various gray areas that need intervention, but this requires money. I will extend, therefore, and request our partners, even from FAO and any other partner, to support us, to make sure that this town is good as a county headquarters, and we generate more income. With those many remarks, Your Excellency, I want to request that you allow me, after some time, to leave to join my colleagues in the Assembly. Thank you. My name is David Sitoi. I'm the Chairman for Lands. Thank you. Your Excellency, allow me now to welcome my CEC for Lands, who is also my good friend, and we are working very well together. It happens we are almost from the same profession. Architect Ruta, welcome.
Thank you, Chairman wangu, Bwana Engineer Sitoi. Your Excellency, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you sincerely for the support you've given my department towards the growth of our land sector and even the urban areas. I want to thank FAO and European Union for today's event, where they have come in to support us handsomely. I also want to appreciate them for assisting us as a department to fast track the processing of titles for the community land that we have done so far. Your Excellency, we have about 7 requests of communities who want to register their land as community land as per the new act, and we are already working with FAO to actualize that. I also want Your Excellency to inform our people here that Baringo County has really advanced great strides on matters spatial planning. We are, like it's been said by our team here, number 10 in the country that has already finalized the preparation of the spatial plan. And we now want to go to the grassroots, Your Excellency, to disseminate the information on that document so that our people can be able to understand and work with us as we modernize our county using the principles that have been developed there. I also want to quickly say that between 2020 and now, so much has changed. There's been a lot of development, and our document will still start going for review as soon as possible. We have identified areas that require adjustments on the narratives and even on the maps, because since then, our MCAs have done the roads, which need to be reflected on our maps. We have also done a lot of development in the agriculture sector, and we need to capture them on our maps there and the documents there. So that process will start immediately, and we shall work together. Your Excellency, I don't want to take a long time. I think a lot has been spoken. Before I invite my colleagues who have come from other counties, I want to just ask the staff in the county to stand up so that they can be known. Let's start with the directors who are not introduced. You can stand up. All our directors from the county, from all the departments in the county. Asanteni. The legal department. Asanteni. Now, let me ask County Secretary and the CECs just to come and say their names, Your Excellency, for the sake of my CECs who have come to visit us. I know you are in a hurry to leave, but let them just stand up and say their names, just like the others have done. Let's start with the County Secretary, Attorney, and my CEC colleagues.
Your Excellency, all protocol observed. My name is Jacob Chepkwony, the County Secretary. Thank you.
Your Excellency and our guests, my name is Penina Bartuin, the CC in charge of Devolution, Public Service Administration and ICT.
Your Excellency, my name is Wilson Jeserek Ruto, CC in charge of Finance and Economic Planning. Allow me, to Your Excellency, to assure the Chairman of Lands, Honorable Engineer Sitoi, that we only played a facilitating role in the preparation of the evaluation role. It is a document that is owned by Lands Department. We are the implementers in collecting the monies thereof. We are the end users. And we want to request you, Mr. Chairman, to please push the approval of the same. We are waiting anxiously. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, I'm Reverend Simon Kiuta, CEC Education, Vocational Training and Library Services. Thank you.
Your Excellency and all your guests around here, my name is Zachary Kipsang Kiprotich Kobetbe, CC member for Trade, Industry, Enterprise, Cooperative Development, Tourism and Wildlife. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, I'm Jambo Ote. My name is Richard Tamar, CC Water, Irrigation, Environment, Natural Resources, Climate Change, and Mining. Thank you.
Your Excellency, all protocols observed. Good morning. My name is Lekonaya Kibwalel, in charge of Roads, Public Works and Infrastructure. Thank
you. Your Excellency, and all protocol observed. Members of the public, habari zenu. My name is Julius Tarus, County Attorney. Thank you.
Thank you, my colleagues. I am also told that we have the sub-county admins. You are appreciated, the ward admins. And we also have the land registrar who is going to be giving us the title for the Kokwa Island for His Excellency the Governor to issue. I think she will come in front after that. Now, Your Excellency, allow me to first of all appreciate my two colleagues, the CEC for Nyamira, Stephen Oboso, who will come and make some remarks, and the CEC for Embu, who is also my caucus chair for urban development. And I really want to thank them for taking their time to come to Baringo County to support us on this successful day. They are already also working on their county spatial plans, and I wish them well, including the GIS labs. I also wish you well. It's not easy. I know you'll catch up and join us. Let me ask the CC for Nyamira to come first, make a few remarks, then invite the CC for Embu. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the Governor of Baringo County,
thank you, the CEC Lands, Baringo County, for inviting me to be a member of the team during the launch of this important document. And when I got here, I discovered I knew your finance minister from the earlier days when he was working in the bank. We worked in the same town of Kericho for many years, so it was a pleasant surprise. It's a small world, as they say. Mine is to congratulate Your Excellency the Governor for the work done, and that is because you chose a good team. And I'm sure this team will help you deliver the plans you have for your people in Baringo County, in spite of the politics. Now you are in office, you do the job, and I'm sure you will deliver. Your past experience is well known. For those of us who are older, we knew you in your earlier days as a national worker. And so coming down to work at home is a simpler cake to chew. So ours is to indicate that you have the support of all those who have goodwill. And we request the team that you have put in place to execute the duties you assign to each one of them, so that when you have people like the ones from Kokwa Highland seated there and knowing they are getting a title to the parcel of land they occupy, it's a great comfort, not just to them, but to anyone who has heard of it. So, Your Excellency, congratulations. We know you have a busy schedule, so we don't want to make you sit here longer than necessary. Congratulations, and thank you for all that you've done and all you intend to do. Thank you.
CEC for Embu, Karibu. Also representing the Council of Governors, Lands Committee.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Baringo, Honorable Benjamin Chipoi, allow me to stand on the protocols already observed. I want first of all to start by bringing greetings from Her Excellency, the Governor of Embu, who is also your colleague and friend, Honorable Cecily Mbarire, and also to assure you that I'm here to represent the caucus, the National Caucus as their chair, and also the Council of Governors chaired by Professor Anyang' Nyong'o, because when you give us these assignments as governors, we represent you at the caucus level and we are walking this journey together. I also want to echo the sentiments of my colleague to congratulate you for being among the top 10 counties to launch their county spatial plan. Congratulations, Your Excellency. It is not a mean feat to be among the top 10 out of 47 counties. Some of us are struggling with this thing up to now, and I know it is not a mean feat to do that. At the same time, again, Baringo is also ahead in the GIS, and I'm promising that before I get back to Embu, I'll have to visit the laboratory because we are on the tail end of finalizing our GIS, courtesy of FAO. So I will want to see real time what is happening with the GIS. I also want Your Excellency to congratulate you because while I was sitting there and I was listening at how you have structured your government, I don't know whether you are sitting with my governor because the ministries and departments seem alike. So I think we have a lot of things to compare, and even the sentiments that were made here. I'm glad that our colleague in finance has assured that the valuation role is a document of lands. Finance is the end user. You collect money on behalf of everybody else. It is the same things all over. So I think I'll also tell them in Embu that the people of Baringo agree that the valuation role belongs to lands when I get back there. Your Excellency, as it has been said, I happen also to have a little bit of experience in county governments, and it is one of the best things to have happened in this country. I was in the first government between 2013 to 2017 as a county secretary, Your Excellency. So I have an idea of the great things that can be done at this level. My colleague has also mentioned something that where we stand, we know you are thoroughbred in public service. Some of us are beneficiaries of your astute leadership in help. Those who may not remember, when we had Honorable Chaboy, we knew we'll get money to take care of us in the university. Actually, I associate you very much with that one, more than even Baringo, because it was at the national level. We knew Professor Nyaigoti and Benjamin Chaboy, and we knew we'll have money to go to school. So the people of Baringo are very lucky to have a professional and a very experienced public servant of long standing to be their governor. And no wonder it is a small county that is doing fantastic work and setting pace. I do not want to talk much about the technical aspects of the spatial plan. But I want to borrow from something you have said when we paid you a courtesy call in your office, that now our responsibility is to demystify the spatial plan. We need to break it down to the details and to the people to understand its importance. And more so, I've seen the chair of the County Assembly for Lands. And what has been really a challenge is the budgetary allocation to have the spatial plan implemented and carried out. Because at the end of the day, not even very many people, not even the elites, will understand the importance of the spatial plan. The president of KIP has done a fantastic job to break it down, but we need to go to Mwananchi and let Mwananchi understand, when Your Excellency, you direct finances to have this kind of a document and go down to the ground for other plans, because I concur we need to deal with the local physical land use plans. We also need to deal with ISUDPs, all those plans that are going to operationalize the spatial plan. And at the end of the day, then people can see the real importance of this spatial plan. So I would like to probably challenge my colleague and friend, and Your Excellency, you actually appointed somebody who is hands-on. He's our champion in urban development, and being a professional architect, you got it right, because he's the one who is championing some of these things in the caucus that I chair. That we go down architect Ruto and break it down to the people so that they can even help us in the implementation, because Mwananchi here has a lot of history on what needs to be done in this county. And I want to believe the moment we do proper planning, we can be able to optimize on resource allocations and the resource use, because the resource is not enough. We don't have adequate funds, so we must optimize those resources. The spatial plan itself is not only a statutory document, a policy document, but it's also a planning document. And I want to say that it's only that it was not taken on board from the word go, because it is the one that is supposed to inform the CIDP. So we need to move with speed so that once we have the spatial plan, then our CIDPs can be in concurrence. And as we also move on planning, we don't have any conflict. We happened, Your Excellency, and you visited us earlier in the year when we hosted the Madaraka Day celebrations. And I'm sure you know Embu pretty well. And you'll agree with me that when we have functions of such magnitude, we almost got into a gridlock because of the traffic, getting into town and getting out of town, because at the end of the day, the plans were not done properly. We are not able to tell where our bypasses will be, how we get in and get out of town. So we are working backwards to ensure that we improve our urban areas. I also want to take this opportunity, Your Excellency, to thank the development partners. The issue of doing these plans is an expensive venture, And we know the kind of money that you get from national government may not be enough, because you need to serve this mwananchi with development that is tangible, that they can see. So I want to thank FAO, I want to thank European Union, I want to thank even the World Bank. And also, I also want to thank COG, because at your level, you have insisted that counties must plan and that we must, special plans are mandatory documents. When it comes from COG, it is taken with a lot of weight and a lot of seriousness. So we continue urging you to really help us so that we can be able to ensure, those of us who are trying, at our level in Embu, we have started the process, and we want to ensure that within the next 2 years, we will be done with that document. So I'll be coming over and over again, because I know Waziri Ruto will be implementing his own spatial plan to really compare notes and see the challenges. Finally, Your Excellency, I want to point out on something that has been mentioned here, that we need to think about how we implement our valuation roles. Because one of the biggest challenges of the counties that we are having is own source revenue. And if we cannot be able to collect funds from our various revenue streams, then of course we are going to slow down on development. We don't have adequate money for development, and the CFSP sailings are also very limiting when it comes to whatever we are getting from the national government. And therefore, I want to believe that if we work together, we can be able to have the valuation roles passed, because that is the best way to get enough funds for Waziri in finance. And we are also doing the same Waziri finance. We also have a valuation role that is gathering dust, that did not follow process. So we also want to review it and put it through the regulation so that we can start collecting money. And therefore, we happen to have similar challenges, and we hope to work together. And more so when it comes to lands, I feel lands is actually the sector that can really generate a lot of revenue if it is supported. This land, as CEO Lance mentioned, we cannot actually, it's not flexible, we cannot increase the size of land. So the best way is to plan our land in a better way, so that, Lord, we can optimize and we can also ensure we have optimal production. I'm very happy to join the people of Baringo here. I've only been passing by. I've never spent an evening here in Kabarnet, and therefore nawashukuru sana, na mimi nikirudi Embu nitarudisha salamu zenu na mpokee salamu kutoka watu ya Embu. Otherwise, with those very many remarks, I want once again to say congratulations, Your Excellency, for this feat. Asanteni sana. God bless you.
Now it's my privilege and honor to invite His Excellency the Governor of Baringo County, Honorable Benjamin Cheboy, to make his remarks, and after that issue the title deed for Kokwa Island, and finally unveil the county spatial launch, the county spatial document, so that we can run with it after that. Your Excellency, sir, we can be upstanding.
Tusimame wima, tumkaribishe gavana wetu wa jimbo. Makofi kwa His Excellency Governor Benjamin Cheboy. Karibu sana, Your Excellency.
Hii baada iko mbali kidogo. Basi. Distinguished guests, MCS present, led by MCS Itoy. I think he has asked for permission to go to the assembly. Partners, the FAO representative present here, Bwana Gitonga. Our guests from other counties, the CEC from Embu and the CEC from Nyamira, my colleagues, the members of the county government of Baringo, the CECs, the chief officers, and the directors present here, ladies and gentlemen. Habari ya asubuhi, is it afternoon now? Hebu tusalimiane hewani bwana. Bwana asifiwe. Haya. I am delighted to welcome you to this significant event as we unveil our county spatial plan as required by the Kenyan Constitution 4th schedule, which places the responsibility for county planning in the hands of county governments. And maybe I should start by demystifying what a county spatial plan is. Spatial plan is about space. Planning the space that we have. And what space do we have? In the county government of Baringo, we have 11,000 square kilometers of land. That is the space that we're supposed to be planning. In that space, we have 6 sub-counties, or 7. In that space, we have land. Tuko na mashamba, tuko na mito, tuko na bahari kama Lake Baringo, Lake Abnorok, Lake 94. Tuko na milima, we have got hills, mountains like Morok, Saimo, Ngochoch. Tuko na forests kutoka Koibatek kule Chemususu na Rasha, Sabatia. Na tuko na hapa Katimok, Saimo forests. Na tuko na hata forest katika Marigat. Sasa kazi yetu ni kupanga how to utilize these resources that God has given us for our benefit. And that is what a spatial plan is about. In a mini schedule, kwa njia ndogo, ni kama wewe uko na shamba yako. Uko na eka 20 ya shamba. Hiyo eka 20 utajenga wapi nyumba? Utaweka boma ya ng'ombe wapi? Utapanda mahindi wapi? How do you optimize the use of the land that has been given to you? Kama hapa sasa in Kabarnet municipality. Hii ni tauni yetu kubwa. Sasa inabidi tupange the space called Kabarnet municipality. Hii space tutaweka wapi fire station? Tutaweka wapi ofisi ya governor? Tunaweka wapi ofisi ya county assembly? Tunaweka wapi mahali ya kuzoa takataka? Tunaweka wapi mahali ya kuweka sewage? Mabarabara itakaa namna gani? Stage itakaa wapi? Na population ikiwa kubwa tunatumia kwa njia gani? That is the essence of spatial plan. So spatial plan is knowing exactly what you have and defining how do you want to use it for optimum benefits. The County Government Act of 2012 mandates the creation of a 10-year county spatial plan using geographical information systems for the entire county. Again, unajua saa nyingine tukisema geographical information systems, mtu anajiuliza hii ni mambo ya computer ama ni nini? It's a very simple thing. Geography, wakati tulikuwa nasoma jiografia tukiwa shule, tulikuwa nasoma mambo ya forest, tulikuwa nasoma mambo ya mito, tulikuwa nasoma mambo ya mashamba na kadhalika. So we are looking at the geography, tunaangalia jiografia yetu na kuweka ndani ya database information. Information is collecting data, geographical data, na kuweka ndani ya computer so that we can be able to align it with our plan. So hii county special plan inatengenezwa kutumia geographical information systems ile ambayo tuko nazo. This plan acts as a spatial guide for organizing local populations and activities in line with national and county development objectives. Its main purpose is to streamline sector-specific projects and programs with an emphasis on resource efficiency and preventing duplication of efforts. When I say geographical information systems, it is not strange. Ni vitu ambayo tunaona kwa macho. Vitu tunaona kwa macho. For example, tuko na Cheploch. Cheploch is a geographical facility. Tuko na Katimok Forest. Tuko na Saimo Soy. All these, tukiangalia Saimo Hill, tunaweza kutumia kwa jiografia kusema watalii wakija tuwapeleke huko. You know? Ama another geographical facility ni Kipsaraman Museum. So wakati tulikuwa shule tulikuwa nasema hii vitu ya jiografia, but now we are now applying it tukisema geographical information system. The Baringo County Spatial Plan is a GIS-based development framework aimed at helping the county government of Baringo efficiently manage resources and sustainable land use from 2020 to 2030. It is a constitutional requirement outlined in the County Government Act, Section 110, subsection 1, and plays a vital role in the County Integrated Development Plan. Why is this geospatial information system, spatial plan, important? Tuko na budget kila mwaka. National government inatupatia budget kiasi fulani inaitwa KARA. Kiwa kama ni 6 billion or something. Tuko na own source revenue, pesa ile ambayo tunaokota kutoka kwa wananchi from various levies. Tukijumlisha yote inafika kiwango fulani. Sasa tukitaka kufanya budget, tunafanya budget kusema tunataka kutengeneza survey plan ya Kokwa. Sasa lazima tujue geografia ya Kokwa ni size gani, and then we can work with partners to be able to do the survey. Hiyo ndio, na tunapanga how to utilize these resources based on the land that we have. Hauwezi kutumia pesa kama ujui. Kama sasa kutoka hapa county ya Baringo, kutoka hapa Kabarnet kwenda mpaka Kuchatis huko ni kilomita 200. Sasa tukitaka kupanga lazima tuseme tutatengeneza barabara ya kutoka hapa kwenda mpaka Kuchatis kilomita ngapi, ndio tuweke budget ya kutengeneza barabara. Ama tunataka kwenda kutoka hapa kutoka Kabartonjo mpaka Barwesa kupitia ile barabara ya chini, lazima tujue distance ya hiyo barabara. Hiyo ni mambo ya jiografia. So once you know the distance, unakuja kupanga kusema kutengeneza hiyo barabara itagharimu sisi pesa ngapi. Vitu kama hiyo ndio Baringo County Spatial Plan ndio inatumika. The plan was approved in 2020 and is now ready for implementation. I would like to express gratitude to 2EM's associates led by Principal Consultant Planner Michael Gashoki and his expert team for their dedicated work in successfully completing the plan that has been designed. This county special plan is among the first in the nation. Mulisikia sisi ni namba 10 kulaunch. Na mukasikia sisi pia ni among the first ones kutengeneza kitu inaitwa GIS laboratory. Sasa mnaona sisi hatulali, mlituchagua, nikawachagua maafisa wetu, mkachagua MCS, mpango tunaendelea. Ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to extend my appreciation to various individuals and groups within the county government for their invaluable support, contributions, information and roles in the planning and preparation of the county spatial plan. Even, let me tell you, a spatial plan includes kutengeneza sehemu ambayo ni ya recreation. Kama hii Kabarnet People's, inaitwa Kabarnet what? Public Park. Mahali mtu ambaye ukiwa umechoka, umepata stress mingi, unaenda ukaa chini na kufikiria maneno yako polepole. Ama kama umeenda hospitali umechoka, unaenda ukaa chini, dawa ingie mwili vizuri, ndio uanze kuandaa kwenda nyumbani. Lazima tupange kila kitu ingae vizuri. Hospitali tunaweka wapi? Ofisi ya governor ya siku zijazo itakuwa wapi? Kama tunataka kujenga hospitali nyingine, tutaweka wapi? Hiyo ndio mambo ya spatial plan. I specifically acknowledge and dedicate the dedication of the Baringo County Department of Lands, Housing and Urban Development, with special mention to the physical planning section led by planners Franklin Kiche. Wapi Kiche? Sijui jina Kiche ni inatoka wapi? And Ezekiel Kipkorir. Wapi Ezekiel Kipkorir? Asante sana. And their committed staff who provided unwavering guidance and technical supervision during the planning process. This plan aligns with the vision of achieving a food secure and environmentally sustainable county, characterized by equitable infrastructure development and economic prosperity. Nikisema food secure, sisi wakati unafanya a spatial plan, it looks at the space, the area that we have, na inaangalia population. Sasa sisi tuko na population ya watu 1700 na kuzidi hapo. Kila mtu katika hao watu 1700 lazima atafute kitu ya kukula kila jioni. So lazima tupangie hawa watu. Chakula itapatikana wapi? Upande mwingine wa county inaweza kupanda mahindi kiasi gani? Upande mwingine inaweza kulisha mifugo kiasi gani, kwa sababu kila siku kila mtu anataka kukula mboga, kukula nyama, kukula ugali. Hiyo itatoka wapi? So that is the essence of the spatial plan. We look at the space we have, tunaweza kukuza mifugo wapi, tunaweza kukuza mahindi wapi, tunaweza kukuza kahawa wapi, ili tukipata hiyo yote, zingine tunaweza kuuza tupate pesa ya kulipia karo ama vitu vingine. This vision is in line with the transformation goals of Kenya Vision 2030, which aims to make Kenya a middle-income country with a high quality of life and a clean, secure environment for all citizens. The plan utilizes geographic information systems. Nimewaeleza GIS ni nini? Geographic Information System is simple. Mambo ya geografia. Shamba ni kiasi gani? The land is how much? The rivers are what size? Tunapata maji kiasi gani kutoka hiyo mito? The lakes are what size? Tunaweza kutumia hiyo bahari kufanya nini? That is the geographical information system. The hills, the forests. We profile the physiographical and natural resources of the county. That is now what I was referring to. Take inventory of existing infrastructure. Mabarabara tuko na barabara kiasi gani ya lami? Barabara kiasi gani ya all weather road? Mahali gani haina barabara? Kwa sababu kuna sehemu zingine ambayo haina barabara. Lazima tupangie. Tuseme kutoka hapa mpaka kwenda Kimoso, utapita wapi? Either uende mpaka Oinomwe, uteremke mpaka Eron, upande juu. Ama uende mpaka hapa 30 corners, uingie pale kwa Civica, uteremkie pale chini kwenda karibu na airport, na kuteremka chini kwenda Kimoso ama kwenda Kokwa, na unatafuta njia. So we may need to build new roads because tunataka ile inaenda shortcut. Hapa nataka kwenda mbali. Ama tupange kutoka hapa tumetengeneza barabara ya kwenda mpaka Serial. Kutoka Serial lazima tuisukume iende Kapkut, iende kuteremka kule inaitwa nini? Kapcherebet. Alafu ina connect mpaka ile ya kwenda kutoka Oinomwe kuteremka huko chini Kasoko inaitwa nini pale? Kisoka. Sasa ina connect na Kisoka inaenda Kapkelelwa. Vitu vingine ambayo tunapanga katika hiyo vitu, tunapanga mambo ya irrigation. You know, geography inatuonesha kwamba tuko na mito hapa, sehemu ambayo inaweza kufanyia irrigation ni wapi. So we look at maybe Kipsang kule Tenges. Ama tunaona kwamba this geography inaweza kusaidia sisi kutengeneza nini, dam kubwa, so that you can bring the water for irrigation in Kerio Valley. Na alafu tunazalisha vyakula mara moja. This vision is in line with the transformative goals of Kenya Vision 2030, which aims to make Kenya a middle-income country with a high quality of life and clean. Yes, I have told you that using GIS, we profile physiographical and natural resources of the county. We take in inventory of existing infrastructure. We identify settlements and their distribution. For example, identifying sasa tunapanga maneno ya Tot Koloa irrigation scheme. Tunajua Koloa is a very flat area which is connecting upande ya Tiaty. Na tukiconnect na Elgeyo Marakwet tunapata maji kutoka Tot. tunaleta hiyo maji na cross kwa Kerio Valley, tunatumia kwa irrigation. So that is part of the geographical information systems that we look at so that we can be able to plan. Analyze land and land usage patterns. Gauge population size with consideration for demographic and socio-cultural factors. Investigate trends related to urbanization, rural development and governance dynamics among other critical aspects. Hiyo ya mwisho is very important. Unaona watu, kila mtu anakimbia kuja kuishi hapa Kabarnet kwa sababu wanataka kuwa karibu na mashule nzuri ya watoto. Watu wakimaliza shule wanataka kufanya kazi hapa town. Sasa tutapanga namna gani ili tuweze kutengeneza mahali ya watu ya kuishi, housing development. Ndio unaona sasa, kwa sababu ya watu kukimbilia Kabarnet, unaona bei ya shamba inapanda. Ile shamba ilikuwa 300,000 juzi hapa Kapkut, sasa imefika milioni 1. How do we expand so that people have enough space to develop? The county spatial plan designed for 10-year period serves as a crucial budgeting tool. It uses geographic information system to create layer maps for public participation. These maps guide the formulation of various development plans at the county level, including the county integrated development plan, sectoral plans, annual development plans, and urban development plans. The spatial plans outlines a land use strategy with essential planning policies consisting of a physical zoning map, land management policies, and land use standards. These components aim to promote integration across economic, social, and environmental sectors, ultimately improving the country's livability and functionality. Ladies and gentlemen, the spatial development strategy includes specific sub-strategies for urbanization, rural development, and housing. The urbanization strategy centers on enhancing the quality of existing urban areas by creating local physical and land use development plans for major towns and emerging special towns and corridors. This plan employs an environmental strategy framework to assess the opportunities and constraints posed by geological, water, forestry, energy, land, and wildlife resources to address significant challenges facing the country's development. The plan's water resources strategy prioritizes the protection of riparian reserves, wetlands, and underground water sources by limiting development and promoting sustainable farming methods and tree planting in surrounding areas to ensure environmental preservation. Yes, maji ni ya maana zaidi, na lazima tutunze the areas that water is coming from. Penye maji lazima tufanye catchment protection ili tuweze kutumia hii maji kwa muda mrefu. Sasa mahali kama Kirdam, kama sisi hapana chunga, because of erosion, utakuta kwamba inaweza kufanya siltation katika hiyo dam, mpaka wakati ule hatuwezi kupata maji ya kutosha ya kulisha, ya kupatia watu yetu ya Kabarnet Town na Baringo Central na Baringo North kwa ujumla. So lazima tupange how to protect that water body. Same case for Chemususu. Same case for all other water dams that we are using for distribution of water. Hii tunafanya mambo ya spatial plan kwa hiyo maneno. The forest protection strategies involve collaborative actions to conserve forests, impose development restriction in forested areas and nearby regions, implement agroforestry plans, and encourage the use of alternative energy sources. The wildlife and scenic resources strategy centers on promoting ecotourism as a means to both develop and conserve wildlife resources. Yes, tutapangaje mambo ya Lake Abnorok ili wanyama waishi pale na wananchi wetu wazidi kufaidika na Lake Abnorok? How can we use Lake Abnorok to do sustainable fish farming, for example? Lake Baringo pia in the same manner. Tutatumia hiyo lake kwa njia gani kuhakikisha kwamba uvuvi wa samaki inakuwa sustainable, like the way the chairman of Kokwa said. The wildlife and scenic resources strategy centers on promoting ecotourism as a means to both develop and conserve wildlife resources. Ladies and gentlemen, this plan highlights county flagship projects that are crucial for transforming Baringo County's economy. These projects are expected to have substantial multiplier effects and the potential to stimulate economic growth. They are designed to create connections both backwards and forward in the economy. Some of the proposed projects include the establishment of agro-industrial parks like the one that we want to do in Kimose, livestock special economic zones, like the one that we are doing in Maui, forest-based industries, mining initiatives, soil erosion management plan, and strategic road projects that promote tourism, security, mining, and energy exploitation road networks. Additionally, there are quick win projects including setting up livestock feedlots, drilling boreholes to improve clean water supply, and conducting feasibility studies for mineral exploitation. The Spatial Plan outlines capital investment programs funded by the county government, national government, public-private partnerships, and donor-funded initiatives. The implementation of the county Spatial Plan will transform Baringo sustainably through effective and equitable resource management and utilization, which is in line with both the county and national visions and plans. The successful implementation of the plan necessitates a multidisciplinary approach and a strong institutional framework. I urge the Chief Officer for Lands, Housing and Urban Development and the Chief Officer for Treasury, Finance and Economic Planning to establish a coordination committee. This committee will have a crucial role in leading the efforts to achieve the vision and objectives set forth in the plan. Earlier, nilisikia watu wanataka kushindania hii kitu inaitwa Spatial Plan. Ati ni mtoto ya nani? Evaluation role, ati ni mtoto ya nani? Ni mtoto ya Treasury ama ni mtoto ya Lands? Sasa wakingangania nani anaumia? Si ni mtoto? Sasa tunataka kila mmoja aseme hii ni mtoto yangu. Akisema hii mtoto yangu, yule ambaye anapenda mtoto isikatike anasema wewe chukua. Kama vile walisema katika Biblia, vile mama wawili walishindania mtoto, mmoja akasema wacha tukate mara mbili, mwenye mama akasema hapana, chukua. But the reality of the matter is that this is owned by the Ministry of Lands but utilized by Treasury. So Treasury should support the Ministry of Lands to develop the proper Spatial Plan so that we can be able to use it. But it is also not belonging to those departments alone. It is supposed to be used by agriculture, water, health, and even tourism and wildlife. All the departments are utilizing that for development planning. This committee will have a crucial role in leading the efforts to achieve the vision and objectives set forth in the plan. I acknowledge the vital role of the GIS lab established with the support of our partner FAO in hosting essential geodata for the plan. I can tell you this. Data is very important. Wakati huu mnajua kwamba tunafanya census ama tuna record mambo ya ukulima. How many acres does each farmer have of land? Wangapi wamepanda kahawa kiasi gani? Wangapi wanapanda mahindi kiasi gani? Wangapi wako na ng'ombe na mifugo yao ni ngapi? Hii information yote tutaweka katika hii plan kwa GIS. So that nikitaka kujua Baringo County hii tuko na ng'ombe ngapi, ninajua ni ngapi. Na tunaweza kuuza ng'ombe ngapi kwa mwaka moja. Na tunaweza kupata pesa kiasi gani kutoka uuzaji wa mifugo. That is the importance of this GIS lab, and it's important for us to commence the process of updating the plan and its associated geodata. Katika hiyo GIS plan tunaweka kila information. Hata tunaweka wamama ambao wako wajawazito, because we must plan wataenda wapi kujifungua. Na kama wanaenda kujifungua mahali fulani, tuko na nurses ya kutosha ya kufanya hiyo kazi, ama tuko na dawa ya kutosha ya kuhakikisha kwamba wanahudumiwa kwa njia nzuri. Baringo County has been designated as a UNESCO Global Geopark, the first in Kenya and the third in the African continent after Morocco and Tanzania. I request the GIS section within the Department of Lands to map these geopark sites and create management plans for them. There is need to integrate updates related to these sites into the county's spatial plan. Since the advent of devolution, the county government has made significant progress in land management and administration. This includes planning for over 30 market centers, with 8 plans approved by the county assembly. The county government has also initiated the development of integrated urban development plans for Kabarnet and Eldama Ravine. Kwanza tunataka hiyo ya Eldama Ravine ikuwe municipality within the very shortest time possible. Ingine pia tunataka ikuwe municipality, itakuwa Marigat. Tukimaliza Eldama Ravine kuwa municipality, tunataka Marigat ikuwa municipality because it's a very important town for us. We know that cadastral surveys have been conducted in various areas and expanded these efforts to cover more urban areas. Upon completion, these surveys are expected to lead to the issuance of approximately 2,150 lease titles. To enhance land tenure security, the county government of Baringo has actively endorsed land adjudication programs throughout the county. As a result, they have issued 28,000 title deeds for various adjudication sections, including areas like Turko, Sogon, Sagasak, and many others. The county, through the Department of Lands, remains committed to supporting ongoing adjudication efforts in sections such as Kaptorot, in Parwesa, the other side, B. Kasaka, Kapkiamo B, Cherere, Tuluk, Terik, and Sibilo. To enhance service delivery in urban centers, the county has established Kabarnet Municipality with an operational municipal board. Additionally, there are plans to upgrade Elamoravin, Marigat, and Mogotio to municipality status, while Kabartonjo, Chemalingot, Koryama, Kimalel, and Emening will be elevated to town status. In closing, I want to extend my... But before I go there, I want to take this opportunity to sincerely thank the FAO. And I want to ask Gitonga to pass my greetings to Kala and his colleagues in the FAO for the immense support that you have extended to Baringo County. We know that you have assisted us in the policy and you are assisting us in policy and legislative framework. We want to promise you that your support is not going unnoticed. We really appreciate. The land use policy, the zoning policy, the spatial planning, all are very important for us. We also appreciate the Lake Baringo Management Plan that you have assisted us with, and the community land registration process that is going on for Chamus, Mukutani, Chepkererat, Loyamorok, and all the others. The updating of the valuation role is also a very critical thing, and we would like to tell you that the titling process is very useful for us. Some of the challenges that we have in terms of security is because people bring their livestock to come and graze in your land. But because you have no title, you cannot take that person to court. You cannot do any litigation. So we want to ensure that the land in the areas that are conflict prone, especially Mukutani, Loruk, sehemu za Yatia, Loyamorok, Kapturo, Kinyach, those areas that there are conflict of grazing, na arable, we would like to finish adjudication and provide land, whether it's community titles or individual titles. Because once you have your title, you can fence your land, and nobody can bring his livestock to come and graze there. And there are laws governing what you call encroachment and trespass that we can be able now to apply and ensure that people are secure. Finally, the valuation role is critical for us for our own source revenue. We are grateful to the Department of Lands and grateful to FAO for supporting us in developing these title deeds so that we can be able to ensure that we are able to collect more revenue. In closing, I want to extend my sincere gratitude to all these partners that have assisted us for their steadfast support in various land programs. This support includes the equipping of the county GIS lab, enhancing the land registries in Kabarnet and Elamoravin, and facilitating the implementation of the Community Land Act in the county, which has contributed to the success of today's events. Through FAO supports in implementing Community Land Act, a significant achievement has been realized in the registration of Kokwa community land. Today, the community is receiving their community land title deed in a historic moment, marking the first issuance of such a deed in our county. Under this act, I commend the Kokwa community for their proactive approach in taking this opportunity to have their land registered. Ladies and gentlemen, the launch of Baringo County Spatial Plan represents a crucial step in our county's path towards sustainable development. This comprehensive plan embodies our shared vision for a progressive future and provides a roadmap for achieving our goals. As we move forward, let's seize the opportunities it offers to foster unity and cooperation and work tirelessly to realize its objectives. Together, we can make Baringo County a model of progress where people, culture, and the environment thrive together. Thanks for their unwavering commitment and support in shaping the country's future. For the people of Kokwa, you have spoken. We are actually very keen on improving and restocking the fish in our lakes. And sooner or later, we shall be providing you with more fingerlings to restock Lake Baringo and all other fish areas, because we want to increase the amount of fish that is produced in our county. And I want to thank FAO, because we would like you to assist us in construction of landing beaches in our lake. That is one. The other one is to assist us in construction of cold chains and cold rooms, because our people are harvesting fish and the only thing that they can do is to dry them or to smoke them. And the market value for dried fish and smoked fish is much lower than the market value for fresh fish. We as a county are in the process of also supporting that process, but we would like you to hold our hand, because the construction of landing beaches and fresh produce storage facilities is expensive. And then we'd also like to do a market so that buyers can come to the market to identify the kind of fish that they want, whether they want dried fish, fresh fish, or smoked fish, so that we can be able to reach the export markets within the shortest time possible. Thank you for this commitment and support in shaping the future. Once again, let me say thank you to the team that coordinated this activity for the success of today. Kwa haya machache, ningependa kushukuru watu ya Baringo County. Nataka kuhakikisha kwamba sisi tuko sambamba, tukihakikisha kwamba mipango yetu yanaendelea vizuri, kuinua hali ya uchumi ya Kenya County hii, na kuhakikisha kwamba kila mtu anaweza kupata pesa kwa mfuko yake ili aweze kujiinua kimaisha. Na mwisho, ningependa kuhakikisha wananchi kwamba kwa sababu maji ni kitu ya maana, tunataka kuhakikisha, na saa hizi tumesaidiwa na rigi nyingine kutoka kwa National Water Harvesting Authority, na tutakuwa na chimba borehole katika sehemu zile ambazo hazina maji ya kawaida. Tutahakikisha kwamba kila jamii wako na maji nyumbani. Kila jamii wako na maji. Hatutaki mama aende zaidi ya mita 500 kwenda kutafuta maji. Hapana. Story ya ile mpipa ya kupepa inaitwa pipa, ama ile inaitwa lake well kwa Kikale. Hatutaki kusikia hiyo kitu tena katika kaunti hii. Na kwa mambo ya kilimo, bado na wasihi watu wetu wa Baringo wapande mimea ambayo iko na pesa, ambayo inaitwa tunaweza kuuza kwa nchi za ng'ambo. Tupande kahawa, tupande pareto, tupande maembe, tupande avocado, tupande makadamia, ili tuongeze utajiri wa kaunti yetu. Na pia of course hatuwezi kukataa mambo ya kupanda chakula ya kawaida, lakini tuhakikishe kwamba tunapanda yale mimea ambayo itatupatia utajiri. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki.
Pigini gavana wa jimbo makofi mazuri. Wakati huu ningependa kumkaribisha waziri wetu wa ardhi pamoja na mipango ya miji, Waziri Ruben Ruto, aje atupatie awamu ya kuzindua.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. I now want to invite the Registrar of the Department of Lands, Madam Christine Ogaro, to come forward.
Wakati huyo,
I want to invite also the chairman of Kokwa community, together with your members, come forward here so that you can witness kupeana title kutoka kwa registrar to His Excellency the Governor, then to the community. Harakisheni members wa community ya Kokwa. Chairman utapanda mbele hapa, members watasimama hapo chini wakiangalia hivi. Are we ready? Your Excellency, I wish to request you now to come forward so that you can issue the title to Kokwa community. FAO to also stand by next to the governor so that you can be part of the process.
Wakati huu tutapata matumbuizo kutoka mwenzetu Joyce Nzore na kisha Zangalewa team. Naona pale Zangalewa team wamevalia sare yao rasmi. Hao mabwana wanakula mankuli asubuhi, ndio maana umbo la mwili haikai kufanana. Joyce Nzore, tupata matumbuizo. Gavana wetu wa jimbo akipata nafasi kwenye lawn hii ya county headquarters, wakiwa na wale wenzetu kutoka Kokwa Island community ambao wanazindua shamba la ekari 900 kwenye kisiwa cha Kokwa katikati mwa ziwa Baringo. Pigieni makofi mabibi na mabwana, gavana wetu wa jimbo wakizindua awamu hiyo ya mwaka 2020 mwaka 2030, ikiwa ni uzinduzi wa asili anga ama ile spatial plan. Wakati huu Joyce Nzore na wimbo ambao unasifu jimbo letu la Baringo County, ikiwa wimbo ya kwanza kuisifu county. Vile vile naona bwana Michael Getonga ambaye anasimamia idara yetu ya kimataifa ya Food Agricultural Organization FAO anakumpatia mwenyekiti wa Kokwa Island kwa kupata hati miliki ambayo inampatia nguvu wale jamii kutoka Kokwa Island na yale majamii mengine kama mwenzetu Michael Getonga alipotujuza hapo awali. Ni kwa sababu ya ushirikiano ya majimbo zetu 47 ikiwa na ufadhili wa Food Agricultural Organization FAO kwa ufadhili wa euro milioni 20 ambayo itasaidia kuwezesha mipango ya National Spatial Plan chini ya Wizara ya Ardhi ambayo inasimamiwa na waziri wetu Alice Wahome. Pigeni makofi jamii yetu ya Kokwa Island. Waziri, uwanjani wako.
Bas, Your Excellency, nafikiri sasa tuko tayari kufanya official launch ya county spatial plan wetu. Naomba FAO wawe tayari na bana zao kwa sababu nyinyi ni wafadhili. Alafu nitaomba His Excellency the Governor, the Cabinet and FAO to go forward so that we can do the ceremony together. Waziri, can we lead as the Governor joins us so that tupangane pale ndio tuweze kufanya special launch.
Mawaziri wetu
na chief officers pia
pamoja na wale chief officers
twende pale chini,
kiongozwa na mwenzetu wawili wanaitwa Nancy Chesire na Nancy Lenachurai.
Pia wageni wangu waziri kutoka Embu na Nyamira, you are part of the county government of Baringo today, pamoja na KIP president na timu wako. Tuende pale wote tupangwe tuweze witness the launch, alafu tuchukue picha pamoja. Asanteni.
Kama waziri ambao wajuza kwamba kuna wale marafiki zetu mwenyekiti wa CECs katika county 47 Mheshimiwa Raymond Kinywa pamoja na mwenzetu kutoka pale Nyamira Mheshimiwa Steven Oboso. Ni uzinduzi ya the spatial plan ya miaka 10 na gavana wa jimbo alivyosema ni kwamba jimbo letu la Baringo County ni county ya kwanza kuwa na ile maktaba ya kuonyesha spatial plan, geographical information system. Kama vile Nzore anaposema ni county ambayo ina asali, ina ziwa, ina maeneo ya wanyamapori. Patie kipasa sauti waziri wetu pale. Naomba. Haya, ndio hiyo uzinduzi wenyewe. Naona Zangalewa Zangalewa sijui kwa nini wamekimbia, sijui wana uoga gani. Nafikiri Zangalewa kuna makosa walifanya jana usiku. Pigeni makofi gavana wetu wa jimbo, makofi mazuri, wakiwa na mwenzetu Michael Gitonga ambaye ni director katika Food Agricultural Organization ambayo ni shirika la kimataifa inasimamia mambo ya vyakula. Waziri wetu wa fedha naona anasema fedha zipo kuwezesha nafasi hiyo. Patieni nafasi mazuri. Naona county secretary wetu akipokea ile nakala. Vile vile mwenyekiti wa CECs kwenye county 47 Mheshimiwa Raymond Kinywa anapokea nakala ile kwenda kuangalia kama nakala hii inafanana na ile yao ya Hembu ambayo inasimamiwa na gavana wetu Cecil Baride. Vile vile naona waziri wetu wa devolution Miss Bartwin. Vile vile waziri wetu wa Nyamira Bwana Steven Oboso. Boyatore waziri, asante sana waziri wetu. Vile vile waziri kwa Petupeta anasema hii nakala inasaidia wizara yake sana. Vile vile waziri wetu wa maji Bwana Tamara amepokea nakala ile. Awamu yake waziri wetu wa elimu Simon Kiuta anapokea nakala ile pamoja na chief officers wake. Vile vile wakili wa county anasema sheria ipo ya kuchunga rasilimali ya nchi, aswa county yetu ya Baringo County. Waziri chief officer wetu Cheyecha amepokea. Vile vile rais wetu wa the Kenya Institute Bwana Komolo, Kenya Institute of Planners kamano inyajarum akaleno weche manyen kabisa. Asante sana rais. Vile vile naona waziri wetu wa ardhi, nyumba na mipango ya miji anashika ile ulingo pamoja na mwenzetu kutoka FAO na gavana wetu wa jimbo pamoja na mwenyekiti wa CECs. Makofi mazuri kwa wakipiga picha safi sana kuonyesha Baringo County ni jimbo moja wapo ambao imezingatia hali ya kijiografia, kutumia sayansi kuchunga rasilimali za nchi. Pigeni makofi mabibi na mabwana, wageni wetu wakienda kwenye jukwaa kuu kupata nafasi hiyo. Na vile vile waziri, kama DJ atanipatia sauti kidogo, waziri wetu ambaye ni vile vile mwenyekiti, kuna sherehe lazima tutafanya hapa ya kutoa taarifa ya kwamba Kako Baringo County, Baringo nebo taman anango county nebo taman emet ab Kenya kolum takabe bertan nebo nitinyege ak musoknotet neribe mbarenik emet nenaat ku noton ko geo county spatial plan kalum ta ineten county anda kolum takabe nebo Baringo County noton ko Benjamin Cheboy kebe bertan noton po geo spatial plan netinyege ak musoknotet neribe kiwotoshek chebo Baringo County kole ineten ko ibe ko uchet nebo koger kole kaitaban komosta nebo Elna Maravin Mogotio koboto komosta nebo Marigat koek agenge en kawochin chomchinet chebo kotestai ak musoknotet kongeten ofisi chechen chemiten en county nebo Baringo County lugha ya chebo kas kegurno Tom Chepsoi. Wakati huo ningependa kuwajuiza wageni wetu wa heshima, tutapata wimbo wa taifa kisha tufunge na maombi. Wakati huo naona machifu officers wetu pamoja na timu yetu ambayo inatoka kwenye wizara hile ya the national planners pamoja na the physical planner Bwana Kipkorir pamoja na the county surveyor kiongozwa na chief officer wetu Daktari Nancy Chesire. Kwa awamu hiyo ningependa kukaribisha county choir watupe wimbo wa taifa. Wimbo wa taifa.
Amani na uhuru, raha
Asanteni sana mabibi na mabwana, tupigie makofi county choir yetu. Ningependa kuchukua nafasi hii kuwashukuru nyinyi wote ambao umeshiriki kwenye kikao cha leo. Ningependa kushukuru wizara yetu ya ardhi pamoja na nyumba na mipango ya miji ambayo inaongozwa na waziri wetu Ruben Ruto pamoja na chief officers wake wawili Nancy Nelachurai pamoja na daktari Nancy Chesire. Wale wote walioshiriki kufanikisha sherehe ya siku ya leo, tungependa kuchukua nafasi hii kuwashukuru sana FOA pamoja na Kokwa Island Community pamoja na idara nzima ya ardhi, nyumba pamoja na mipango ya miji. Kwa majina mimi ni Tom Chepsoi, kwa niaba ya mfawidhi mwenzangu bwana Korir Changwony ambaye vile vile ni naibu director wa TVET, tungependa kuchukua nafasi hii kuwashukuru sana mabibi na mabwana, wale waandishi wa habari ambao wameshiriki pamoja na sisi.